Hi, and welcome back to Wicked One's Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a general reading, so whatever comes out. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. Ooh. I don't know why that sounded like sort of truthy. This is the pirate costume, you guys. I don't have the pirate hat. You'll have to forgive me. I think that's in storage. And it's like a little bit big on me, so I'm going to have to watch it. But we're gonna definitely dive in here for you. I think we're gonna let's start with the Golden Lenormand today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I wish you happy Halloween. Maybe you don't celebrate Halloween, but it is my favorite holiday in all the land. So before I move, I definitely have to celebrate it a little bit. You may have noticed some of the elements you normally see are missing. Yep, almost ready to leave. So, all right, let's see. What do we have for the general collective, please? We have the cross. This is actually the last card in the Lenormand, number 36, and it's a little bit more ominous than one would think, but it's also pretty similar to the World card in tarot. It represents somebody going through a pretty significant ending, an ego death, a dark night of the soul, the ending of a chapter that maybe denotes a little bit more selfishness and a new beginning. Oh, well, we may have somebody who has gone through an ego death because they have fallen in love with somebody. Or maybe they've had their first real experience with unconditional love. We have the stork. This is about communication, generally denotes good news. It can be about like a birth. And I'm noticing that the females that we have on the top of these two cards look pretty similar, but they're different. One is next to the heart. They seem pure of heart, like somebody who would be very direct with you, but also very kind and caring. And the one on the snake card, of course, snake denoting somebody who's willing to be dishonest or maybe even steal from you. This one just doesn't look as nice to me. You know, she looks like she's just waiting for you to turn your back so she can take your wallet. And we also have the number 17 and 7. So it's like one person here is just clearly ahead of the other, but they get confused, or there's like a copycat effort here where this, pretender is trying to not be noticed as dishonest and trying to come off as this more trustable, like divine feminine style. All right, we're going to continue with the tarot. Let's see, and figure out what else we can find out for you. All right, we have the Four of Wands. Somebody may have gone through the dark night of the soul as a result of issues within the home front or a romance. This could also be something that was pertaining to a milestone. With all of the hearts that we have with the cards that came out, I feel like it's tied to a romance. We may have somebody who was involved in one relationship and realized that they needed to leave that behind in favor for something they found that was more, their pace, or actually made them happy. However, if we have Dark Night of the Soul here, I think there's been a bit of a bumpy ride here. It's like somebody didn't want to believe that something this good could actually exist. So I'm just going to toss in a little drama, you know? Yeah. Wounded Warrior. This is a masculine energy that has gone through some pretty serious issues in terms of romantic relationships and maybe struggles to build trust with anybody in a romantic setting, and was likely working within like a third party situation where maybe they were only talking to one because they were at a distance, but they were spending a lot of time with somebody else in person. And I feel like this more kind-hearted feminine energy caught wind of it. There was something here, like some sort of communication or in-person situation where this female was like, or feminine energy was like, yeah, I don't know about you. So I'm just gonna like see myself out. The Six of Swords is about moving to calmer waters, and we have Temperance coming out sideways. And for me, this is saying it's quite obvious that somebody here is stable and somebody else is not. The Copycat is not stable. There may have been an effort to demonstrate for this masculine energy, like, no, I'm clearly the, true divine feminine because check this out. Like that kind of stuff. And use the Bianco Nero to continue. We have the Eight of Cups coming out sideways. I feel like somebody was a little bit hesitant or kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door where it concerns a relationship. And with the Three of Wands, I think they were expecting the dissolution or some sort of issue here with the new person that they had fallen for, and it didn't really happen. It's like, wait a second, why isn't this happening the same way as these other situations have? And with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, this person decided they needed to start stepping back or holding back. Wow. Hidden energy of Lovers again, clarifying the Lovers. So somebody has felt like kind of beaten over the head with the decision they have to make, and they're all in their feels. This masculine energy is really struggling with, okay, well, I feel this, but I also don't know if I can handle that. This masculine energy may be watching one of the individuals that he loves walk away. And it's because the truth has exposed some flaw or fault of this masculine energy, some perhaps addiction to lusty co-curriculars, extracurriculars, whatever that word is. Yeah, I feel like there was some imbalance here that was created specifically because the masculine couldn't choose between the two females here. And as a result, this more like kind-hearted feminine was like, it's okay. You two, have fun. I'm going to go over this way. All right, we're going to continue with the Masonic Tarot. If this is resonating for you, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. Temperance coming out again. This time fully in the upright and with the Two of Gold as hidden energy. It might be tempting to view this as the Two of Pentacles, but it's actually the Two of Wands, as gold is forged in fire. So we have somebody realizing that walking away from one situation is what brings them peace or stability within their life. And with the Two of Wands being hidden energy, I feel like there's somebody that realizes now that there was a different choice they hadn't really given enough credit to. And sorry about all the sirens Saturday night, you guys. Now we have the Knave of Gold or Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody feels like they've kind of switched up in terms of their perspective. Maybe they're walking away from something they felt like they wouldn't walk away from, and they're walking towards something they felt like they would probably walk away from. Just kind of like a change in plans, right? Then we have the Six of Mallets. This would be like the Six of Pentacles. So we've got a desire to let go, to give, to balance the scales, because this masculine energy knows that he did not give to the situation the way that he should have, right? And we have the Two of Mallets in the reverse. This masculine energy doesn't want to juggle both of these females anymore, both these feminine energies anymore, and is working to get on the same page or tell the truth to the copycat energy with the Empress in the reverse here. We have the High Priest in the reverse. This masculine energy has accepted that the reason he was acting out, perhaps, kind of really leaning into whatever addictions he had or codependencies, was specifically to ignore his intuition. And now he realizes that that's not very wise, and it actually led to the instability in his life and made it easier for somebody to basically kind of like take advantage of what was going on. We're going to continue with the Edgar Allan Poe deck and see what else we can find out for you. So we have the Sun in the reverse and the Hanged Man. Yeah, somebody was self-sacrificing even though they weren't happy. So there was something here. Maybe they felt like they had to stay in the situation. Maybe they felt like they owed somebody. Maybe they just really suck at changing. That's definitely a thing. I can teach you. All right. What else do we have? We have the Seven of Pentacles and Page of Cups in the reverse. Somebody realizes now that they were investing poorly and they would like to switch up what they've been prioritizing. And they know that they owe somebody an apology or that they acted irrationally or out of anger. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse. So this could be a marriage or a shared home that is being walked away from in terms of that copycat or dishonest energy, the feminine that this masculine needs to kind of distance himself from. Judgment. Yeah. Somebody's making a final call. I know now that it was wrong for me to not make a choice between the two people that I cared about, and now I'm going to make a choice, and it's going to be the one that makes me happy. All right. We'll get just a couple from the Angel Romance, and then we'll call it a day. So we have chemistry here between the two people that we're dealing with. So if that was a question, I mean, it's probably not a question. You already know that, right? Especially since it's coming out with passion. So yeah, that's definitely a strong indicator here, right? But it's more than that. There's also children that may be impacting this situation. Someone may have felt like they couldn't leave the other situation behind. But in order to repair the situation, maybe just a little bit of flirting would help. Something lighthearted, right? All right, I hope you enjoyed the reading and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. See you later. Happy Halloween.